So, what happened in pizza news this week, Juan Pablo?
Well, I tried to speak Spanish to a customer, and that was a disaster. Because, well, she spoke too fast, and I couldn't understand her. And she was asking for the most complicated pizza in the world. She wanted it to be like a quarter this, a quarter that, and she wanted a big piece of chicken on 1/4 of it, and she wanted that, and then she was trying to modify the special by getting a combo, and it might as well have not been the special because it ended up being really expensive anyway. And she wanted, and beyond that, she wanted me to go and mix sodas. She was having me like mix pink lemonade and Sierra Mist and all kinds of stuff. And I'm just like, stop it! The last delivery of the night, and I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm done.
Way to be customer service, man.
Oh no, I was nice the whole time, but in my head I was fuming and I wanted her to just, have a heart attack so I didn't have to finish the order. And then came making the pizzas and all that. So I mean, that's not hard, but just difficult customers. And I don't know if I told you guys all about the drunk people too the other day.
Oh yes.
Well, that happened again. Unfortunately, I didn't deliver that pizza, but I answered the phone, and they were slurring their words so much that I couldn't even understand them. So I ended up giving them jalapenos instead of pepperoni. I didn't even know how that happened. But yeah, that was the extent of tonight. Otherwise, whatever. Just making pizzas. That's all pizzas to me.
People say Americans are always in a rush, always in a hurry. No, I think it's the Mexicans. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, why don't you just slow down your words?
That's true. Mexican Spanish is way too fast. They need to slow it down a bit.
Especially when all you're doing is most of the time you're just kind of sitting in a circle talking with other Mexicans. Why do you got to talk so fast? You don't need to. You don't need to.
And the other day, there was a lady that wanted to get a pepperoni pizza and put the breadsticks on top of the pizza, smother that in butter, and put salami on top of that. Okay?
Wow.
Would you like me to repeat that?
Wait, let's see if we can do it. Breadsticks with butter
on
and
a pepperoni
salami
pizza.
On a pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, and she wanted it all cooked together.
Wow, that's...
Okay.
Fat ass.
And she was fat.
Oh, wow.
We couldn't do it.
We had the technology.
We had the technology, but we had to put it together we had to assemble it after we made it.
Wait.
And charged her separately.
Pizzas that come with instructions.
Yeah, there's some really stupid customers, and the fatter they are, the dumber they are when it comes to orders.
Yeah,
they ask
indeed.
for weird things. Chicken wing, hot wing pizza once. That was a nightmare.
That's not too bad. BJ's serves that. Have you guys ever been there?
No.
It's a pizza place. It's like a fancy pizza place. And they serve barbecue chicken pizza or chicken wing pizza.
Okay.
Well, good for them. I don't sell pizza at all. I sell the opposite of pizza. Nothing.
I might be serving chicken wings.
That's a good job.
Yeah, not too bad. That's
it's sticky hands though. You're not working at Hooters, are you?
You know what? That's the second person who's asked me that. No.
He doesn't meet the requirements.
I don't have the qualifications.
He's only a B cup.
Well, you could always use prosthetics.
Well, I suppose.
If I was desperate, maybe.
I'm pretty desperate. I may have to buy me some. Although I don't think it just won't match up with my body weight, you know.
How do you think
I'm a stick figure.
Hey, but it doesn't matter. It's a fantasy place. It doesn't have to be realistic.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, dude, you get all kinds of tips.
Yeah.
Shave your chin though.
Oh man, I like my chin hair.
You can keep your armpit hair.
Just move to France.
Oh, the French. What are we gonna do about them? Well,
copy them?
All we can do is take solace in the fact that one day they will all be dead. Okay, seriously? The History Channel series Life After People? I don't know why. It's great.
It is great.
It's talking about the fact that we've all died and what's happening afterwards. It doesn't affect us in any way, because we're all dead, but it's fascinating.
It is. To see what happens to the buildings, I think. I read a book on it, too.
You wrote a book on it?
I read a book on it. I'd like to write a book someday.
Did you write about what you read afterwards?
No.
Alright,
It was
damn.
fun reading. Why?
Well, because we could have said we have an author. Give our show a little more credibility, but alas.
I have a poem published in a book from a website.
Not good enough. Poems. Están loca, poems.
But it's published. I'm technically an author. I didn't make any money from it.
Oh, you're technically a hole-digging, pizza-making Mexican. That's what you are.
And I like it. Because I'm making pizzas. I've always loved pizza.
And digging them holes.
And digging them holes. And putting trees in them.
Indeed. See? Everyone wins.
Yep. You guys get to breathe and I get to dig my holes.
Ah, yes. Air. What would we do without it?
Learn to breathe in water?
We would realize the concept of that show you love so much.
Oh, yes. We would all die.
Yep.
That's nice.
It's a really nice message. People are going to love listening to our show now. It's so uplifting.
You know what? I've got one more thing to add to it, just to disgust some people. I was watching that show today, and I found out that lice can't survive without humans. So as soon as we die, they die too.
I think we should all just leave for a year so they die, and then we can come back. That'd be nice. No more lice.
So, just think about that.
Yes.
If you die, you will not have lice.
Well, good stuff.
Good stuff indeed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to try something new this week. New segment on the show called Schitt's Creek. What we do is we're going to bring up something, anything, and we're going to have a little roundtable discussion about it. And if we think it's bad enough, we're going to send it up Schitt's Creek. Now this week I'm bringing something that's even I'm a little mixed about. Product codes on video games. Now, I understand that these product codes are meant to, well, and then I'd just like to know, it's not just video games. Pretty much any software on the PCs nowadays come with these codes. I understand it's an attempt to lower piracy, but it doesn't seem to be working all too well, as our resident pirate would know.
Oh. Yes, they're quite easy to bypass nowadays. The simple.
Just that none of us here endorse such behavior.
Unless it gets the job done.
Yes.
Yes.
Whatever it takes.
You know, it's funny, Sinclair, you don't endorse it, and yet the very thing you don't endorse helped you with a certain type of photo editing software that I supplied.
That I've actually never used, because I'm lazy.
Are you two into porn?
It doesn't matter, you still have something that's from that seedy underbelly of computer stuff.